There are things men never tell the woman they love, not because they're hiding something, not because they're playing games, and not because they don't care, but because certain thoughts, fears, and insecurities feel too vulnerable to express to the woman they want to impress, protect, and not disappoint. Instead, they tell these truths to only one person, their closest male friend. Today, you're going to learn times what men confess to their best friend, but never to the woman they love times. And once you understand these 5 truths, you'll finally understand how men actually think and feel beneath the surface. Let's begin. Confession number 1. I'm scared I'm not enough for her. This is one of the deepest fears men carry. A man may love a woman deeply, but inside he wonders, am I successful enough? Am I strong enough? Am I good enough for her long term? Can I give her the life she deserves? What if she realizes she could do better? He won't admit this to her because he doesn't want to look insecure. He wants to appear confident, stable, and reliable. But to his best friend, he says the truth. Men fear failing the woman they love more than anything else. Confession number 2. Sometimes I don't know how to express what I feel. Men feel deeply, often more deeply than people assume, but they rarely know how to verbalize it. He doesn't tell her, I'm overwhelmed. I'm anxious. I'm scared of the future. I'm stressed. Instead, it becomes quiet. He withdraws. He gets lost in his head. To his best friend, he'll say, I don't know how to explain what's going on. I don't want her to think I'm weak. Men struggle with emotional translation. They know what they feel, but not how to say it. This isn't avoidance. It's unfamiliarity. Confession number 3. I love her, but I need space to breathe sometimes. A man may need space, not because something is wrong, but because that's how he resets, processes, and rebalances himself. He won't tell her this because he doesn't want to hurt her feelings. He doesn't want her to think, I'm not wanted. He's pulling away. He's losing interest. When in reality, his internal world simply requires solitude. He tells his best friend, I just need a little time to clear my mind. It doesn't mean I care any less. To the woman he loves, space feels dangerous. To a man, space feels necessary. Confession number 4. I compare myself to other men more than she thinks. Men compete silently with other men she knows, men on social media, men she might admire, even men from her past. He wonders, is he better looking than me? Is he more successful? Does she find him attractive? Would she choose him if she had the chance? He will never admit these comparisons, but he thinks about them. Not because he's insecure in general, but because he deeply cares how she sees him. Men measure themselves silently against the men in her orbit. To his best friend, he says the truth. Yeah, that guy makes me feel a little insecure. To her, he stays quiet. Confession number 5. I care more than she realizes, but I don't know how to show it. This is one of the biggest misunderstandings between men and women. Men often love loudly on the inside, but quietly on the outside. He notices her moods. He listens to her words. He remembers what she likes. He thinks about her constantly. He worries about losing her. He imagines the future. But expressing these feelings directly feels uncomfortable or unnatural. So he shows love through actions. Fixing things, supporting her, protecting her, being reliable. But internally, he wishes he could say, she means everything to me. To his best friend, he'll confess exactly that. To her, he acts instead of speaks. Confession number 6. I'm afraid of losing her more than she thinks. Men act strong, stoic, unbothered, but when they love, they fear losing that connection intensely. He won't tell her directly because he doesn't want to look clingy, emotional, or desperate. But to his closest friend, he'll say, man, if I lose her, I don't know what I'd do. This is the vulnerability women rarely see because men are conditioned to hide emotional fear. But behind the scenes, it exists powerfully. Final thoughts. Men aren't emotionless. They aren't detached. They aren't unavailable. They're simply taught to express emotions differently, to suppress rather than verbalize, to fix instead of feel, to protect instead of open up. What a man confesses to his best friend reveals his heart more honestly than what he says to the woman he loves. And understanding these truths gives you not only clarity but compassion for how men truly operate emotionally. If this gave you insight into the masculine mind, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear it.